All right, and we're back with our road to $100. We just took a $15 loss in the last video. Here's the shoe that did us in. I'm going to restart the shoe, and I think I am going to switch it up and go to player, banker, banker, and try to get a few units each shoe. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm going to actually skip a hand or two. I'm going to wait until this pattern hits a loss. And we're just going to go ahead, and we're going to bet $2 because it's a second progression, or a second bet in the progression. And there we go. We got a hit. We seem to be having terrible twos. So we're going to go ahead again and just bet on player and see what happens. And we'll follow this progression through. And we are using the dangerous martingale strategy. As I mentioned before, it's one of the fastest ways to build your bankroll. It's also one of the fastest ways to lose your bankroll. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we could easily bust the bankroll right now. We got two more bets, and that's pretty much it. All right, and here we go. Let's, we're not going to recover fully on this, so I'm going to throw in down to $5 left in the balance. And if we hit, great. Fantastic, we recovered. All right, I'm going to actually skip a hand. I'm going to wait until we have two losses this time. So there's 1, 2. So now we're going to bet $2 on player instead of 3, just to keep the bets manageable. On a tie, we just repeat the bet. We don't advance in the pattern progression. And since we started so late in the progression, if we do get to the last banker bet, we will be able to recover, and we can actually go a couple more into the next progression, which would be player banker. Fortunately, we didn't have to go that far. Let's just again wait for another loss. So there's a loss on the player, so it'd be a banker bet. Banker streak is going. I get a little hairy when the streaks start building up like this, and I haven't been betting consistently and getting consistent wins, so I'm going to advance. And that would be a player bet again. I get hairy around here, so we're just going to advance again. And now it's a player 1, so we're going to now wait. A player streak could come, and it's forming. A tie, another tie. I don't have the bankroll to be playing with ties. I don't have the bankroll to be betting every bet either, though, as you can see, we just witnessed a very large player run as well. Oh, a 6. I wonder if I'll go for a 7th. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, well, I don't know how to count. It was a 5 banker, and now it's a 6 player. Let's see if it gets to a 7th. It does not. I'm going to bet $2 on this one. All right. We have almost actually fully recovered. I'm going to start a new shoe just because that one almost pattern buster, when I see that, I try to get out. And I play more cautiously on those shoes, so it's not a good time either way. We want to have a good time. win or lose, as long as it's not, you know, a complete blowout, which hopefully we don't run into anytime soon, but you never know. It's pretty rare for a pattern buster to show up very first few hands, but there is so many. All right, well, player, banker, player. This is another player bet. I skipped that one. So we're not going to increase the bet. We're just going to bet. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. There's so many shoes and outcomes in Baccarat. Like, if you, like, were to shuffle and put the cards in every possible order that you could think of, you would still have millions of shoes that will go against your strategy no matter what your strategy is. I wrote some software to build every unique board for player and banker up to hand 30, and just every unique combination from those 30 hands is over 28 million shoes. So it's and that's without ties. If there was ties, it'd be even more. So we were $1.50 away from making our goal or recovering. So it's a banker bet right now, but you know, I'm gonna go one more. Go one more. All right, wasn't expecting a banker, so I'm got quite the banker one. Maybe the player will take over right now. This board is definitely good for ties. All right. I'm just going to start a new shoe. And we're going to go back to the Bead Road Magic. I'm just going to do a $1.50 unit, try to get it in one bet. And be a break-even video. And we got it. So I'm going to stop the video here. We'll return and we'll continue right from 85.